Hey guys, it's Control, and welcome back for another episode of Wild Basics. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about Jade Druid and what that currently looks like in Wild right now. So, this is basically a list made up by SippyW94 and Zaus. They were bringing this to the Wild Open and put it on ladder a little bit beforehand. So basically what this list looks to do, it doesn't necessarily look like it's, really centered around Jades. Because there's only 4 cards in the deck that actually ramp the Jades, the 1 Jade Idol, the 2 Jade Blossoms, and Aya. But really the key motive of this deck, you could say, is survival. Basically a ramp, you just basically ramp into stuff that lets you survive the game, and then you play your UI and you draw a whole hand filled with more stuff that lets you survive through the game. And that's basically the gist of the entire deck, is survival, and then when you're at that phase where you've drawn your entire deck, then you start popping off with your Jade Idol. Hopefully, by that point in the game, once you've survived using a Branching Pass for armor, your Poison Seeds to remove giants or big demons, your Spreading Plagues to protect you from Paladin's minions. Then you can start playing your Jade Idols with stuff like Fandral, so you play one, then shuffle 3 in the deck, then play a Nourish, get some crystals back, draw 3 of them, and go on and on and on. And that's kind of what you try to do with the deck. You don't always get to hold Fandral, sometimes you do get Fandral with just Oaken Summons, and it's actually a really nice inclusion in the deck just for consistency. One thing you will note about the deck as well is that it looks like it's just 100% a standard deck. And that's basically true. It almost is. Poison Seeds is the only Wild exclusive card, but it's one of the most important ones and probably one of the cornerstones of the deck right now in the Wild metagame just because of the Naga Sea Witch decks. Just offering the ability to, utilize hard removal in Druid is really, really good. Especially with the combination of Spreading Plague. Poison Seeds is actually a very relevant card, and I think Spreading Plague is one of the reasons why Poison Seeds wasn't necessarily seeing play outside of Poison Seeds plus Explosive Sheep when that combo worked back in the day. But now Seeds plus Plague is awesome because it just gives you time to draw cards, develop Jades, and do whatever you want, basically. Another reason why most of the cards in this deck are standard is just simply because of power creep. As Blizzard's been releasing new cards throughout the most recent set, Kobolds, Frozen Thrones, Angoro, Gajistan, there's been a lot of power creep. Consider the 4-drop slot of this deck, right? We've got Branching Pass, brand new card, which is absolutely insane. We've got Ironwood Golem and Oaken Summons, which is an absolutely crazy anti-aggro package. Play Oaken Summons, gain 6 armor, and then recruit a Senjin Shield Master with 1 extra health. If you guys remember back in the day, ramp Druid decks would be fine to run Senjin's Shield. They would be fine to run... Holy shit, that sentence was hard. Ramp Druid decks would be fine to run Senjin's Shield Master just by itself as a 3/5 with taunt. But now we've kind of progressed in Hearthstone to the fact that you get a 1 cheat out your Senjin out of your deck while gaining 6 armor, and your Senjin actually has 1 more health, and is now called Ironwood Golem as well. Another really good example of a card that really ties this deck together as well as Malfurion the Pestilent. One of the most important cards in the deck outside of Jade Idol is definitely Malfurion. It's one that really allows you to just dump on fast sex. So as soon as you play it, you heal for 15 with Scarabs if you choose a taunt portion of the card. And then your hero power is absolutely insane and can outvalue a lot of decks. Anyways, it's a pretty good brief, rundown on the deck, and now let's hop into some gameplay. Okay.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
Spellstone's good. Summons and Malfurion are good. I kind of just want to ramp though, so I think I'm going to toss the Spellstone. These 2 are great though. Beautiful. Do me a favor and don't shuffle turn 1 with this deck.
You want to cast a spell?
I think Malfurion's just really good against all mage decks, because against the secret decks, or sorry, not the secret decks, but the slow decks, what you can do is just use the Plague Lord for attack and just hit them in the face to win the game, and against the slow decks against the fast decks you can just armor up. So you basically become a control warrior against the fast mages, and then you out armor their burn. And then against the slow mages you just hit them for 3 every turn and win. It's fairly complicated. Oh no, Quest Mage. Well, we're going to see the line where you play Malfurion to hit your opponent in the head, fortunately, which is good. This also shouldn't be that great of a matchup, though. Malfurion is one of the cards we definitely need to win, though. UI is really good as well, super early. It's really good that we've ramped a bunch too. That's what, 3 crystals rammed now? Gotta go Malfurion, and then we pass 1 turn, then UI. Which is pretty good in my books. Okay. So at least one of those is random. Naturalize isn't bad. I'm not going to use it here, but it's actually okay because what it does is eats up his... I'm actually going to go Poisonous because the taunt never really matters in this matchup. And in the case that he plays like an Acolyte, I can clear it for 1 damage. Could also argue that if he plays Blizzard, he could just Blizzard the 1/2s off, but I think the ability for me to push 3 damage rather than sinking 1 in is better into exactly that. Nova Doom. Okay. Probably gotta play Naturalize here just to test for the counter spell. I could also just shuffle the Jade Idol, but I don't think he's ever gonna get to the point where we're gonna have to be overdrawing with Naturalize, so it's never gonna get any better than this. We do have to test here because it's fairly likely that one of these is counter spell. She's gonna Naturalize the 1/2 Battling Book as well. Counter spell, yeah, that's fine. Really good there, and I don't really want my draws to be Jade Idols, so I think I'm just gonna pass. Because they don't really do too much. It's a 2/2 than a 3/3. I'd rather just get cards that are good like Aya. I feel like Branching Paths is good because you can go double attack and push a lot of damage that way. Difficult turn. How does Fatigue Druid win in this matchup? By dragging stuff towards the Quest Mage's face. This is Malfurion's the best card in your deck in this matchup. I got my opening hand. I'd honestly be surprised if I lost this exact game. Just based on the way it's been going. It would be pretty surprising for me if I lost. I don't really want to just Naturalize, I can give him cards. I didn't think it was going to be Entity. That's why I didn't Hero Power for Armor. That's my bad.
An incredible discovery.
The end is coming!
Make my big boys big. 10... I mean, we should just start with this, see what's up. It's not barrier, so we can trade there. Go face. Go face. Swipe the minions off and pop the block. Good stuff. This is just like one of those matchups where you have to go face. Usually you're the deck who just sits there and does nothing other than, you know, play the removal game, use your Poison Seeds, your Naturalizes, and Stabilize. But this exact matchup is one where you're just consistently dragging things towards your opponent's face and trying to win the game that way. Yeah, another great example of why keeping Malfurion is good. What was this exact game? Because that kind of just won me the game. So for whoever's telling me to tempo the Jade Idol, how good is it to play a 2/2 that just gets blizzarded?
Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
Gul'dan. Shit.
I must protect
Well, Poison Seeds is good if he's playing the Giants deck. So we're gonna keep that. like I get the whole tempoing and idol argument, but when you only have one Jade idol in your deck, it's not relevant to say you're just going to tempo an idol to buff all following idols. If you have 2 idols in your deck, yes, it makes sense if you have one in your opening hand to just play it on turn 1, assuming you have no other play. But if you only have 1 idol in your deck, then you don't really want to tempo it. Just doesn't make any sense. Ghost's a really good draw there. Really good. Any form of ramp is just phenomenal. Can you show me any good wild OTK Paladin deck? Put Bluegill, War Leader, Old Murk-Eye, and anything can happen in a deck, and then, you know, just play that deck until your heart's content. I'll do Paladin content eventually. I actually just did an Aggro Paladin deck. The OTK stuff, though, I don't personally find that interesting.
Trust me.
I just find it fairly weak and really reliant on just drawing hard removal right now. And I don't really like playing games where it's like I'm not going to win if I don't draw Wild Pyro plus Equality. I just don't find it fun. Pretty sure I'm supposed to draw. Naturalize is okay because he mills 2. Kind of hoping it's something relevant. Neither are relevant, unlucky. Okay, hello Sea Witch, how are you? Come on man, you're supposed to actually play the Sea Witch there. This guy doesn't know how to play the deck, you're supposed to just pop off. You can't just Dark Bomb the Golem, so I'm gonna assume that it makes a trade. Can play the tempo version of Paleo TK. Again, I don't really just like playing curved Paladin decks, I don't find them fun at all. Otherwise I might. Spellstone, woohoo! Can you guys hear my dad playing with the Amazon Echo thing? I feel like that was the worst idea for a Christmas present ever. Because all my parents do is, not my mom really, but my dad just spends all day saying stupid stuff to the Amazon Echo. He's always like, Alexa, can you tell me a joke? And just goes on and on about it, and it's so loud and so annoying.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
He's literally, I think, I can't even. You're part of the mom. I think with this exact pan out, it's fine to have the idols on the deck because we have the good cards on the matchup already. The problem with it too is my dad's basically deaf, so he has to have the volume up all the way. So if I don't have my headphones on, all that I hear is Alexa talking to him. Which is just like, I'm basically just sitting back here like this and just like rolling my eyes, you know?
I see you.
Malfurion's a really good draw there because we weren't going to have a good turn otherwise, so it's actually really sweet that we picked that up. Just going to go Taunts because we just UI Lothab. I don't really understand why he didn't just like wait until turn 10 to play Lothab with the Sea Witch. I personally don't really get that at all because what you can do is actually just play Sea Witch plus Lothab on the same turn. Even on 9 with the coins, so you just have to wait like 2 more turns and you can pop off with like Sea Witch, coin, 47 Giants, and Lothab. And then I would have to 9 mana Poison Seeds. Which is pretty rough. See what the scoop is when idle is good.
Darkness rises. Behold the rage of the Firelands. Light and rot. Light and rot. Death is eternal. My turn is not.
And pass. Thank you for your expert advice, Sippy. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the backseat. I hope to make fun of your commentary as well when you're on 4 hours of sleep and waking up very early in the morning to maintain a schedule.
I will not be trifled with.
Like, if you guys want to call me a fucking idiot because you disagree with what I'm saying, that's fine. But, like, I don't know, just do it now, then stop, okay? So just everybody get your fucking idiots out of the way. Like, just say control, you're stupid. Then please just stop backseating me and let me play the fucking game, okay? It's really fucking annoying. Like, it's almost not even fun when you have people sitting over your shoulder telling you exactly what to do every single turn that you play this game. I mean, it's not that it's not fun, it's that it actually isn't fun at all. It's just not enjoyable.
Nothing but ash. Death is eternal. My turn is not.
So many possibilities.
I will not be trifled with.
almost out of cards. From the void I come.
Should have played that. I'll lose now.
So many bloody decisions.
Good game. Okay, so this game, what I'm going to do, if you're backseating me or anything, like, I'm just straight up going to ban you, okay? I don't care if your name's SipUE94 or whatever the fuck your name is. If you're backseating me, tell me what to do, I'm just straight up going to ban you, not a timeout. So please go ahead and do that so you can stop talking my chat and backseating me.
Alfurion versus Arthas.
I must protect the wild.
Wrath is good and Blossom's good for ramp. I don't like naturalize though.
Job's done.
Adventure.
I really don't have to Wrath Thought at all. Like, at all. Does this go like Jade Blossom and Nourish? And then I can Wrath through Hero Power. So, that's fine. Thanks, Silverano. Appreciate it, man.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Hey, Tez.
Shields up. Red alert.
You guys are really good. Super good draw. Because now we can just do that, and then the following turn we can just play it. It's gonna armor up. It's pretty good.
Who am I?
Challenger's great. Probably just have to go face of the UI. And hope to draw Plague.
Job's done.
Golem's not bad. Spellstone's good. Plague's great. Take good stuff. Because then I can just Seeds and then play the Plague next turn. I mean, it's always good down event. It doesn't matter where you attack there because it's always Noble Stack plus Avenge. So it doesn't really change anything. Okay, so that should almost always be Avenge. Almost always.
Your magic shall not save.
It's fine, he just has to play like Muster or something here and we're gonna be okay. Just so he can get Plague off. It's the only thing that really matters at this point. Of course he plays around it. Hey, thanks for the bits, Angus. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I plan on keeping it up, man. It's just sometimes I get frustrated, that's all. You gotta understand, it's like, it's really draining, I guess you can put it. To have like my entire job being people, one, constantly making fun of me, and two, constantly berating the plays that I make. And me having to constantly defend basically everything that I do because everybody who watches Twitch is 5 times smarter than me and has a better line of play than me. I'm not saying I'm always right because I'm not, and sometimes I am wrong. But it's just annoying. That's it. And something that gets to me, especially when I have a little bit of sleep and or sorry, a lack of sleep. Just not good. In this specific matchup, I think I just play the Jade Idol as is and go face. So this is one where I went through exhaustion, not so much fatigue, so I just exhaust some of resources and win that way. Thanks for the bits line, appreciate it. On the 2-1, good stuff. Okay, so now we gain armor. We gain armor. Here, part of the 2-1 and go face. Okay, good. I was scared for Tareem there for a second. So actually just one off with UI here. His favor is pretty good. We should be able to win though, just based on being able to bump in. Actually, if he's not clearing this, no, we just win then. Yeah, we just win, never mind. Good game. It's a good example of when you can just tempo Jade Idol against Fast X to win the game. But the Poison Seeds really just got us there, and the early ramp was really good too.